Pete McMurray with talk show host Steve Wilkos, who's also a diehard Cub fan.
Been a Cubs fan my whole life, season ticket holder, and got a little promise this year, but I'm feeling a little bit shaky.
100 years?
100 years is a long time, and for me, it's 44 years. You know, I'm 44 years old, and I never thought when I was a kid that I'd be a grown man and my team would never have been to the World Series. I would figure the odds are that you'd get into a World Series, you know, even with a bad team. But I'm hoping that, you know, someday they get in, at least not win it, but get into a World Series.
Is this the year?
I'd like to think so, but it's hard to say yeah because, again, they've never gone to the World Series since I've been alive. So what's the odds? The odds are good to say no. But I really like Lou Piniella as a manager, and I like, you know what, it's funny to say, this is a team I like. I like the guys. I like Derek Lee and Fukudomi and, you know, Terrio, and these are guys that are good guys, and you want to root for them. When the Cubs in 03 and 04, some of those guys were bad guys. It was kind of hard for me to cheer for them and really root them on. Like, you know, Sammy Sosa and Moises Alou and Dusty Baker, these guys are all whining and crying about the broadcasters and just beefing about everything. So this team here, it's nice that it seems like there's a lot of good guys on that team, and I'd like to see them win.
So what happens in this city if the Cubs do win the World Series?
They're going to tear it down, man. I mean, you know, the Bears winning the Super Bowl in '85 was huge. I worked as a policeman through all the Bulls championship years, and those were big, but they'll be nothing compared to the White Sox winning the World Series. That was huge. People, you know, really celebrate it, but you could add all those together and won't be like if the Cubs win the World Series. It's going to be, you know, it'll be crazy.
Do the stars have to align for it to happen?
Yeah.
Do you believe in curses?
I don't believe in curses. I think the problem with the Cubs is that it's been just a poorly run organization for a long time, and they didn't want to spend the money, and I think now things have changed and they are. Yeah, curses and all that, I don't believe in any of that. You either have good ball players and they play hard and you win, or you don't.
And you're friends with Jerry Springer, very good friends.
I've worked together for a long time, very good friends.
Who has a bigger nose, Jerry Springer or a Joe Torre? Or a Pete McMurray? Feel free, Steve, you know, you can throw me in.
I can't imagine anybody having a bigger nose than Jerry. I really can't.
Well, you know, yours ain't too shabby now that...
No, you know, I got some nice girth on my nose, too. But yeah, Jerry's the king. He's got the king of the noses.
Yeah, he fully admits that. Thanks, Steve.
No problem.